Oh my God, we're recording? Are we recording again? We're not canceled?
It's-
Hello, everybody. It's Grayzee. Welcome back to Grayzee World Pod with your boy, producer Chris.
was
What's
for
up?
for quality and training purposes, you were being recorded.
Yes. Yes, we are. Man, how are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit.
All right.
Turn my shit up.
Turn my fits up. Turn my headphones
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I am doing great. I am thriving. How about yourself?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I will say that the better half of me had me working today in a honeydew list, a lot of honeydew list that I've been putting off.
Tell them why.
Yeah,
Ah.
and then and so what she did was very smart. Is she bought me a stream deck? Okay,
For us uninitiated, what's a stream deck?
stream deck is pretty much it's a deck with buttons on it, and then since I do Twitch or stream on live on Twitch, instead of having to scroll through all these things to put up my memes and
Emotional damage.
my funny little takes, now everything's at a push of a button is way quicker. That way I can interact with the gameplay and I can interact with the audience way quicker. And I asked her for it for Father's Day, and she's like, "Oh, I'll just get this right now." So she showed it to me. She's like, "Guess what? You cannot play with it until you do your chores." I was like, "Yes, mommy." So I couldn't come out to play with my friends until I got my chores done, and there were a lot of chores that I was putting off. But shout outs to Loops. Thank you so much for getting that. So that's exciting. I can't wait to stream with that. By the way, if you like us, then hit like, and then subscribe, and then comment, and then if you don't like us, pay us a stop. Pay us a lot.
Speaking about getting paid, how is Twitch going?
Twitch is
Mr.
good,
Affiliate. Mr.
Mister
Affiliate.
Affiliate. You know, it's like I said last time when we talked about. It's a little overwhelming because it's so much pressure when you're trying to become an affiliate, and then you finally get there, and they just give you another level. It's like, oh, well, now you got to go to partner. So I stopped looking at the numbers, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna continue to have fun, which I am. I'm having fun doing it, and I'll worry. Like if I ever get to like 60 something views a stream, then I'll be like, oh my god, I'm so close to partner. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I appreciate everybody that comes in right now and chats it up and have fun. So we're having fun. Everybody's having fun. We're all
Yeah,
having fun.
let's give a shout out to some of your regulars, right? We got Wise Guy,
We got Wise Guy, Mr. 200,
200. Jin-
FCO Gamez 9, Adam T. Oh, I did put together a little compilation video. Hey, I put it on my YouTube gaming channel, Grayzee Gaming. I put it on Facebook, Grayzee Gaming. Um, I put it where they would let me because there was little copyright issues. But it was definitely my longest clip that I put together of a mashup, pretty much, and I was very proud of it. What did you think of it?
yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was pretty stellar, and I'm looking forward to putting it on Grayzee.games.
Yes. Oh my. We have officially got a website,
Ha,
Grayzee.games. So
everything Grayzee in
we,
one
we we
place.
don't have any merch to sell yet or nothing like that, but this is just the
No.
stepping stones. You guys, who's ever listening and watching us right now, are witnessing the beginnings. So if we ever make it, then you'll be like, man, I was there when they just had this fucking bougie ass, not together
Oh,
fucking.
well, you said bougie. Bougie's good and fancy.
Actually, yeah, you're right, bougie. How about I don't want to say shitty. We're not. We started off shitty. We're like mediocre shit now.
Rusty ass, dumpy ass.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So yeah,
baby steps.
we'll definitely be putting that up. And I mean, I'm so proud of you, dude, with how things are going. I remember going out to visit you and the Cub.
Yeah.
when he was just out, fresh out the
Fresh out the
box.
vagina.
I said box, but whatever.
Fresh out the vagina. He was
But
fresh
yeah,
out.
it was super fresh, and it's all like, hey man, you're like a millennial. You mind coming upstairs and taking a look at this?
That's
And then
That's pretty much an accurate reenactment.
yeah, and then like from that point, which was in like January,
Yeah.
and now, I mean, we got your affiliate status, right? You have
Yeah.
a following, right?
Yes.
Multiple YouTube channels. You're like we
Oh,
said, Twitch
stop. Keep
affiliate
going.
already, subscribers. We got a podcast to complement the Twitch stream, right?
Yes.
And then now you have a web page to go with that too. You got your
But
what do you call your
you
little box?
can't forget, man. You can't forget that you were there, and I couldn't do any of this without your help. So this is why this is our thing. This is
Oh,
our
yeah.
thing. Everything is our thing, and I appreciate you a lot. So much
Well,
love to the producer Chris here.
Much love to you, man.
He
Because
fucking
like,
he sells himself short, but
hey, we
trust
got
me.
the talent. That's why you're the talent, not a producer, right? Because it's like you're like
Stop
like a
calling me that. I'm not a talent.
you're like Donkey Kong throwing the barrels, and I'm like the
You're Mario.
beams. No, I'm Mario. I'm beams. I'm the beams, like
You know
directing
beams?
them and guiding them. You know what I mean? Like you're just
You're
throwing
guiding me.
it.
I'll take that. Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
throwing it down range, and I'm over here just
That's
kind of
it.
like this.
That's it. That is fair. That is a fair assessment. I like that.
Yeah, you're just
That's a
kind of
callback.
trying to help guide these things as they're coming down to like smush up some plumber.
Yeah. I like it. I like. Oh, here, funny story. Let's talk about a Grayzee game being canceled already,
Oh,
on
boy.
Twitch. But
Was it that Mr. Streamlabs guy? Because that
yes,
guy
no,
really
no,
doesn't
no,
like me.
no. You know what? If this is too much, you can edit this out when I'm gonna say it. So this is what happened.
I already know which video I'll put in there. It's going to be Homer when he's
Yeah.
like drinking and stuff like that, and it cuts in and it's just like some cow playing the ukulele or something.
Yes.
At my undivided attention.
Yes. All right. So here we go. Here we go. This happened last night on stream.
Oh boy.
So I wasn't even gonna stream because I mean I gotta spend more time with the fam, and she actually encouraged me. She's like, "Go, decompress for an hour." Cool, got it. So I started to stream. Fun times. Everybody, shout out to everybody that came through. Wise guy, and I got a new follower. Let's see if I can pull him up. Let's see if I can pull him up right now. I don't know if I can. I think it was Moasis. Let's see. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Just kidding. Should have a list.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Like an Excel spreadsheet. Here,
Yes.
I'll let you tell the story, and then while
Okay,
you're
yeah,
telling
I'm gonna tell the story.
I'll see if I can find it. That way
Yes.
we don't jam you up.
yeah. So, all right. So he's entering the chat, and he's cool. He's talking. He's like his something VR, Moses VR, something like that. But anyways, he's talking about Walking Dead, and then he says, "Hey, you should try streaming on VR." I didn't know you can do that. All right. So, but he mentions this. I'm gonna stop right there because just for anybody listening, whoever comes to my channel is marked for mature content. Okay, I do that on purpose. All right, because I have a
here we
singular
go.
mouth.
All right, I found him.
What's his name?
Cosmosis
There he is.
underscore VR. COSMOSES underscore
Yes.
VR.
Shout out to him. Thanks for entering the chat. You're a fun dude. So, so he's like telling me, he's like, "Oh yeah, I play VR," and me being me, I'm like, "You play VR? You watching porn in VR? All right, you know what I mean?" Joking, of course. Whatever. So he replies, "Well, actually, I just play VR. I'm only 11." I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm like, just kidding. Don't do that. Don't watch porn on the VR. That's horrible. so, so that happened. That happened on the internet forever. And then shout out to him. Don't do that. You got plenty of time in the future for that. Don't do that now. Don't ruin your brain. There is my Grayzee game Twitch story of the week. I hope you love it.
Yeah, I'll have to find like some cool, fun music to put at the end of that.
Yes.
Doop-a-doop.
So that happened. But like I said, in my defense, my channel is marked for mature content only. So like some no 11-year-old should be entering my chat. But hey, thanks for the follow. So there's that. So what's new with you, buddy?
Yeah, actually, I got your notification that you went on, but I was being an old man because last night was the season 4 premiere of The Last Drive-In with Joe
Yes.
Bob and Darcy and stuff. And
Right.
The first movie was Night of the Living Dead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it!
Oh,
Yeah.
the old one?
So you want to hear a fun little tidbit about that?
Absolutely.
So Night of the Living Dead wasn't the original name. The original name was like Night. I forgot what he said. It was like Night of the Ghouls or some bullshit like that, right? So the production company that picked it up said that they didn't like it, right? So at the last minute, they cut out the final title card to put Night of the Living Dead.
Really?
When they did that, they failed to put the copyright under the name of the movie.
Oh.
Therefore, the movie became public domain.
No
immediately
way. I did
upon
not know
release.
this.
Yes. So that movie immediately became public domain. And then after that, it's the most hosted horror movie in history. Because literally it's a great movie and literally
Yes.
everyone can use it. So
Wow.
yeah.
I did not know that. So I could use clips from there and then
Yeah,
be
it's
no
public
problem.
domain. So with that, he had a very special guest, and this all ties in to Grayzee, right? Because it's Grayzee's world.
Yes.
If I dropped a couple hints, do you think you'd be able to name who this guest was?
Probably not, but I mean,
Okay.
let's try it. Let's try it.
A horror host.
A whore host. Okay.
Horror host
Whore. Whore?
from Chicago, who's been around since 1979. No, he has been fired multiple times, but he's now syndicated on Me.
I like him.
Syndicated on Me TV. It ringing any
No.
bells?
No, give it to me.
Svengoolie?
I don't even know who that is.
Chicago? Oh, okay.
I didn't even know who that is. So cool.
Yeah. But
I'm not a
yeah,
complete failure.
he came on, so they had like their own little like horror movie hosts, multiverse interaction and stuff, right?
All right.
It was pretty cool. But by the time you came on,
Yeah.
the first
It
movie
was
was
late.
almost done. I had eaten half of a Little Caesars cheese and pepperoni stuffed crust pizza, and I was done.
That sounds like a great night.
Yeah, it was.
Actually, last night was a pretty good stream, man. I had like
mine is that little.
no, that was comic gold. I mean, I don't regret nothing. All right. But I had the max viewers of 11. That was the most I've ever had
wow.
at one time. So that was pretty fun.
Killer.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, man, we're moving right along. We're moving right along.
That's great.
I little confession there, Chris. I'm sorry I still haven't finished Tokyo Gore Police. I do plan on filming that either tonight or tomorrow.
That's like you can't go to like Fogo de Chao like 2 nights in a row. You know?
Yes. No, you definitely gotta mentally prepare for that shit. You know what I mean? That shit is what a train wreck, but it's it's fun.
Well, now,
So I'm definitely excited to finish it.
Now that we're up to par with video editing and sharing videos, I can definitely help you edit the reaction video. for
Yes.
this next one.
Yes. So that's perfect. I'll do that and send it since you definitely figured that out because
Mhm.
it took us forever. You know what? I feel like every time, every week or every other week, we're figuring more and more things out to make our jobs easier.
Oh yeah,
So we're
100%.
getting there.
100%. And you'll be happy to know we are completely caught up with all the video content that we have recorded so far on the YouTube.
Yes, come by, check it
Yes.
out. Look at me and how unprepared I am for the camera. And
Don't worry, don't worry. It's great because now, right, kind of figured a little something out for all of our listeners, people at home, people that want to watch the show
Mhm.
as opposed to just listen to it. Going forward from the affiliate, right?
Yes,
Every episode is going to be blocked off into two parts, part one, part two. That way we can release them during the week. So we'll probably end up, I haven't nailed which days it'll be yet, but we'll have 2 release days a week for the YouTube
yes.
channel. So it'll be 2 shorter videos. That way you can digest them on a lunch break or something like that. That
Fuck
way
yeah.
it's not like a whole
See,
hour thing.
this is why he's the producer, Chris, right
Yeah.
here. I'm just like, fuck it, record and send,
So yeah,
record and send.
so we'll do that, and then with that, we'll have a lot more um, little fun pictures and little fun videos kind of spliced into it because I love The Simpsons. So there's definitely going to be a lot of
Yes,
Simpsons references in
I
there.
love it. Hell yeah. No, I'm definitely having fun with this. This little hobby. I think who knew this would be our lives. I never thought in a million years. I thought about it. I watch. I'm a scroller. I watch YouTube all the time. I just scroll, and I was thinking. I was like, what gets me to keep scrolling? Is like, I don't know what it is. So how can I produce the content? So now I'm here, and I'm just like, well, I don't know. I watch this. I watch this. I watch this, and then our show is nothing like any of that. And I'm like, well, maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need something a little different. So we are definitely different, and welcome.
Well, I would say from my experience, because I mean, like, how far does your podcast experience go?
Joe Rogan.
Okay,
Shout out to Joe
so
Rogan. That's it.
like about what year do you think like you figured out like
2 years ago.
oh, okay, so about 2 years ago. All right.
Yes.
Because it's like prior to discovering podcasts you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is a podcast?
Yes.
And then once you
Yes.
figure it out it's like, oh, I get this, I like this, okay, cool. Because essentially it's almost like tailored entertainment because anything you could
Yes.
think of in terms of a podcast, it exists out there. Right?
Yes. It's radio for edit, and it's beautiful. You can edit anything in it instead of it just being live. So I love that. But yeah, I was I was like, what the fuck is a podcast? Until Joe Rogan, speaking of which, got on YouTube. It wasn't just I picked up a podcast, and no, he was on YouTube and he was filming just like we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, and I fell into his rabbit hole of aliens and DMT, and I'm just like, oh man, this is fucking intense. So that's my introduction to that, and now here I am talking about Twitch and comic books. I love it. No, I'm not almost 40. What?
Age is
You
just a
talking to me?
number.
I'm not old. You're old. I'm not old. You're old.
Well, I love podcasts. I got really into them about 2010.
Yeah.
I think is when I kind of got into it. And I'd have to look it up real quick. Just a little quick, like what do you call it? Secret origin, right? The writer director Kevin Smith,
Yes. Yes, I do.
Snoochie Booches, like Jay and Silent Bob and all that stuff. In 2000, oh, actually, okay, sorry, 2011. Shit, was it 11 or 12? Either way, somewhere around there. He made this movie called Red State, right? And this movie is like his take on like a horror movie.
Okay.
So with that, he kind of broke the mold with it because he was already doing podcasts and stuff. And he's like, hey, I'm going to tour this movie and four-wall it across the United States. And every town that he went to show the movie, he charged like, $25 or whatever. Every single one sold out. And he broke the record for like individual, like non-distributed films and whatever. And he kind of just completely broke the mold for all of that. Right. So
Right.
when I went to it, because he would do the screening, he would do a Q&A after, and he would record some of them and put them up on podcasts and stuff. So that's when he was like podcast, and I was like, what the fuck is a podcast?
The fuck is the internet?
So then I looked it up, and then I was like, oh, he has a bunch of shows where he talks to people and he talks to his friends and he talks about movies. And then I kind of fell into his podcast network, and then from there branched out to other podcasts. And that's I listened to a minimum of an hour's worth of podcast every single day, including the weekends.
No kidding.
Yeah. So I got like my regular shows. Like some days I'll listen up to like 5 or 6 hours of podcasts, but every day
I
at least
usually
one.
put podcasts on to go to sleep whenever I'm on my way, and then I listen to some really out of this world nerd shit.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil, oh my dude, yes! Shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson. I definitely listen to him. What's this other guy? It's called The channel's called Event Horizon, and it's it's all about space exploration and wormholes, black holes, and what happens if you do this, time dilation, stuff like I genuinely love that type of stuff. Quantum theory, quantum physics. I'm dumb as a rock, but I will listen to that shit forever. So yeah, that's the stuff.
Shout out to Event Horizon podcast by John Michael Gaudier.
Yeah, Gautier. Gautier.
Oh, excuse me.
Fancy.
Gautier.
Gautier. Yeah, so he definitely has his guests on there, and I fall into a trance and I feel smart listening to it, and and I'm like, no, I'm stupid. I can't comprehend.
Did you ever listen to Coast to Coast?
Yes.
Oh man,
I did.
Coast to Coast and Loveline was like
Loveline. Oh, shout out to Loveline.
Because that was like from I don't know, probably like the third grade.
OG podcast right there.
Yeah, from like the third grade up until podcast.
Yes.
I used to listen to both of those shows all the time.
Dude, I remember that. Yes. Oh man, you just dated us again.
Yeah.
Yes, good times. Fucking Dr. Phil.
That's Dr. Phil. You hate yourself. You're talking about Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew. There we go.
Dr. Phil's like, you dumb son of a bitch.
He doesn't love you. That's right, Dr. Drew. That's right. Whatever happened to him?
Dr. Drew?
Yes.
Oh, he became like super famous TV doctor, but him, Adam Carolla, all those dudes, they're all behind paid walls now.
Yes.
See, like we're giving it to you for free.
For free.
They're behind the paywalls, Yeah, Dr. Drew took some heat.
Dr. Drew.
Because of him talking with Rogan, and then people saying that he doesn't like Rogan, and he was like defending him, and they were kind of back and forth and stuff like that. But yeah. So your podcast bona fide definitely checks out, right?
Yes.
But, the thing I love the most about it is that it's literally tailored to what you like, because nobody's forcing you to listen to it. It's not like you're on the radio where it's like, well, I guess I gotta listen to this. You can search out and find people that talk about the things that you like, and then you can listen to it. And
so shouts out to anybody who listens, who search for farts in a bottle. All right, you're welcome. You are fucking welcome.
They're going to be very disappointed after that episode, because we only talked about farts in the bottle for one episode.
But you're welcome, because we did talk about it. Some guy somewhere farts in a bottle. What?
And then they see our mugs on here.
Yes, he's like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, I have a very good meme coming up soon. I just got to get a picture of your background with you not in it.
My background?
Remember, I showed you that meme.
I got it right now.
Well, I gotta do it when the screen's big. Hold on, I gotta do it when the screen's big.
Screen capture that.
Maybe when we finish.
I gave it to him, folks. He didn't take it.
Remember that thing that I sent you like the other day, with like two celebrities from the 80s?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna Photoshop that and it'd be like, I'm gonna tell my kids this was Grayzee World.
I cannot wait. Super excited.
Yeah, that has to become a sticker at some point too.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Just Grayzee World with those.
That'll
two
be our
people.
first merch. That'll be our
Those
first
two
merch.
people with our backgrounds, Grayzee World.
Oh fuck! This is Grayzee World, the producer and the talent. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, hey, speaking of Instagram, I did an unboxing video.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could tell I'm not
Board
very
games.
good at unboxing.
Was that?
I said you could tell I'm not very good at unboxing. I'm
No,
just like,
yeah.
like,
No. It was fine. It was a little shaky cam. That's all.
Yeah.
It was action packed. That's what it was.
Yeah, but I ordered this game like over a year ago, I think, on Kickstarter.
It's been a year.
Yeah, it's a slasher board game.
What?
Yeah, so it's like, obviously they can't call them, Pennywise, Jason,
Right.
whatever, but it's like all these different like slashers.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a town, whatever, and there's like the mall, there's the woods and whatever. So it's like you're going through and you got to slash up a bunch, but then there's like heroes peppered into it too, and then you deal with like other slashers and stuff. So it's called
many people
Mixtape
can
Massacre.
play?
I think up to 8.
You and the homegirl gonna play tonight?
Yeah, homegirl, and then no, not
Set
tonight.
up a podcast, a tripod. There we go.
Yeah, well, maybe at some point in the future, we could kind of set something up, or maybe we could play like interactively. So it's like maybe
Yes.
you guys are on that side and then we're on this side, and we could have cameras showing the board and whatever, and then we can move for you and
Yes.
things like that. Yeah, maybe we could figure something like that out in the future. That
I'm
might be
down.
like 8 years from now.
That's our future. We
the
finally
hol-
made it here. All right.
Your hologram is like moving stuff around.